Welcome in everybody, Matt here again. This time in the F3 car at Zandvoort, Netherlands. I hope I pronounced that correct.
We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
As we start our qualifying lap here, back in the F3 car, doing a little bit of road racing. We'll go ahead and start out at the end of lap 1. It's really hard to get a good first lap. I mean, this lap is not very good, so the second lap is really what you're aiming for as far as a good lap. 30.4. Wasn't a good lap that first lap anyway. There was a couple mistakes. So we need to do much better on this second lap. I love this circuit. It's very fun. But I do struggle here a little bit for some reason. I don't know why. The circuit that I enjoy, but I struggle at. It's weird. We're already up 3/10. And then now this is like my favorite part of the circuit. Like this whole section is so much fun. Just carry speed. Just carry so much speed through there. At least try to. And I can get, I think this is the fixed setup race on, for whatever reason, 7/10 up though. And then look at how much time I gained through there. That's just because the tires are warm. But for whatever reason, the fixed setup I struggle with. So when I have, I run, we make a mistake into the chicane, and I'm pissed because I knew that blew my whole lap, and I had to qualify up front. You see, I'm all the way back in 6th position now.
Just done a 129.0.
Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone in Australia. Merry Christmas Eve to everyone else. Merry Christmas to you too.
Oh, look at the Christmas spirit alive and well in this room. This is recorded, I think, Christmas Eve? Yeah, I didn't race much on Christmas Day, so this is Christmas Eve. Let's getting ourselves ready here.
The track temp is 71. The air temp is 69 Fahrenheit. P10, are you ready?
And? Can I start to begin?
Floor it. Green, green, green.
Start. Good launch, good enough launch. Got some momentum on the guys in front of us. This guy got a poor start. He's not going to let us have the inside, so we'll just hang out here behind him.
On your left. Clear left. Good job. Left side. Clear on the left.
And what I was saying before is
on your left.
This track in particular, I like the setup. It helps me drop at like a second and a half a lap. We're in 28s with the setup. I can barely get the 29s without one. But we're trying to negotiate our way through the first lap here. But this is where I realize, like, my close truck racing has helped me, like, be a lot closer to these guys here. And just race closer.
Okay,
Excuse
Matt,
that little cough there.
We can build something.
We definitely got to be careful first lap on these tires. They're cold. What are we? P10, not where we wanted to start. Oh, some guys off here, so that's going to give us one position right away. Oh, more contact. So we're going to try to throw it around the outside of,
Car left.
I think, Juan here.
Still there.
And he's putting up a decent fight. He's not going to give up this position easily, but I do have the inside line for the chicane.
He's still there.
Come on down to the braking zone.
He's still there. Keep
But
digging.
he hung it around the outside.
Clear left. Good
Fair
job.
enough. Fair play. Well, tuck back in line here behind you. Not even finishing the first lap, though. So what was that? I think he tried to... I don't know what happened. We'll take a look at the replay here, but...
What the fuck?
Not a happy camper.
That's damage too, I think.
So this is going to be... How well can I recover from...
Yellow
I'm
flag.
in 20th. Can't see my track map, but way behind.
Right side's clear.
Let's go take a look at the
Coming up
replay
on
here
your-
and see what happened.
We think P6 has got 1,000.
Right's clear.
Okay, Matt, there's a car exiting the pits.
Give me
Heads
a
up.
second now. We'll cut back. There we go. So there's that little moment they have in here. I'm trying to swing it around the outside. And like I said, fair play to him. He didn't... I wish he would have gave me the position because that wreck wouldn't have happened. But, well, maybe he would have slammed into the back of me. Who knows? Yeah, here he is. He's fighting back on the outside. And just make sure I give him plenty of room. Let's see the incident in question. What happened here? He's got two, 3 car lengths. He just gets in hot. I think he spun himself trying not to get into the back of that guy, and then I just couldn't avoid him.
20th place.
Oh, guy off at turn 1, so that's going to give us one other position. So, and I know I have some damage, but the question is, how much damage do I have?
Damage.
And, you know, maybe a lot of people would just quit here, but I always try to get the most out of what I can in a race. Like, I want to see how much I can recover. Now, if my car was screwed and I couldn't do a lap time, like, but I know I could get in the 29s, so let's see how quick we can get with this damage here. Try to settle into a race. I mean, we've got two guys right in front of us.
Damage.
And three guys right in front of us here, so we do have targets, you know. So far, the car's not feeling too bad. You know, I can't tell how much of it is cold tires and how much of it is damage. This is the part of the track I struggle with, is the chicane. Like, I'm slow through here. I've been
The leader's just
really trying to work on it, but
30.4.
I've been doing a lot of oval racing recently, so I haven't been practicing too much road lately. But like I said, I love the circuit. I love the F3 car.
Yeah, there's the understeer. Definitely got damage.
I'm just trying to assess the situation. I almost went right into the pits.
Slower in a straight
Glad I
line
didn't.
too.
There's an incident in Tazenbocht. Looks
Because
like it's Morris.
some incidents are going to
Yellow
help us
flag,
here.
caution, B18.
Try to recover.
Lap time was
What are we, P18
134.2.
right now? So how many positions can I recover here with damage in a decently... Well, it's not that good of a lobby to be perfectly fair.
Incident in turn 2.
That pissed me off.
Hold your fucking brakes, dude. Jesus.
And set me back when I lost a couple seconds there. Easily.
So fucking annoyed with this shit.
Yeah,
Your own fault 'cause you fucked up qualifying.
I'm kind of shit-talking my own self here. That's my mistake in qualifying, put me in that position to be back here. So it's my own fault. But I do wear my emotions on my sleeve a little bit when I'm driving. Probably not the best thing in the world. I don't really... I might whine somewhat, but I do tend to keep my head in the actual race itself. But I can see the red mist just like anybody else.
The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds.
And all of a sudden we got a guy behind us, Mike, I don't know where he came. Oh, it must have been
That's a new fastest lap for Wagner.
caught up because I
129.1.
made that mistake. Or didn't make that mistake. That guy spun and I had to slow down so I didn't hit him. So, up to P17. And again, these three guys in front of us, the question is,
Okay, Matt, you're really
can I catch him?
in. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
We got a 1.5 second lead on us here. Let's see what kind of lap time we did. This is our first actual lap. Ooh, a 33.8, not good. And that's not giving me very much confidence. I'm like, man,
P17, that was a 133.9.
if I'm 3 seconds a lap slower, I can't really recover. So I know I have to push harder. I think we're right around this lap, and then it takes me a couple laps here to make any real progress, but... And again, this is just a lesson for me in focus and just seeing what I can... how much I can recover. It's so hard to recover time in this game because everybody's so closely matched, really.
I mean, I'm defending. Are you
Oh,
stupid?
but two more guys off. One more guy off here. That's going to bring us up another
Are you
position.
stupid?
Up into 16th place. So I know people are going to crash out, and my track map is just to the left of...
New fastest lap for Wagner on 29.
just to the left of the standings there, which you guys can't see, but I'm kind of watching that to see, like, there's people in big groups, so I know the chances of more incidents are high. And right now I'm still losing, what, 33 iRating? My screen's kind of small as I'm doing the recording here. Oh, up another position there. So I'm just trying not to
Incident in
lose
Lyondike.
very much
Looks like
iRating
Cottingham.
due to that lap 1 incident.
15th place.
And we go ahead and skip forward here a little bit. A couple laps up to lap 9. And I've got that gap down to 1.2. Got my lap times down to 31s. But still, I mean, I should be running maybe 29s. Oh, as we have a car that I think made a mistake, and he's now slowed this guy up and brought me right into... Oh, and he promptly just goes right off track.
Clear left side.
Putting me up to 13th, 12th, 11th position. So there must have been a couple more incidents that happened when I cut those couple laps out. So all of a sudden here, instead of losing 40 iRating, we're gaining 6. You know, because I've kept my head in the game here, and I'm just trying to salvage what I can out of this race. My thoughts here is, you know, I'm going to be giving you guys just different races. I'm not going to just give you all of my good races and just show you kind of what the typical week I have is like, and I don't record every race I do, but a little bit of fun, I think.
P11. All right, Matt, we're halfway through. We think about 9 laps remaining on this tank.
And I'm just settled into a nice little rhythm here. Actually, right on this guy, and we close up in this section, and then here on this straight, he'll, what are we, 0.6?
The gap to
Never mind.
ahead is now 0.8.
So I put
There's an incident in.
got a little bit of pressure on him from
We think it
behind.
might
He
be
makes a mistake. Up to 10th position. And we got one guy 2.6 seconds ahead. We're on lap 10, so 8 to go. And I just don't want to, if we're going to go ahead and cut 2 more laps up, and I've closed this gap down now to 1 second. And I've still kind of steadily improving my lap times. I do have just a tiny bit of wing damage, nothing too crazy.
Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. E9.
And I really think, what am I, P9 now, so P7 is a possibility this race. It's the best,
The gap
that's the
behind is now
maximum
0.7.
opportunity I have for points, P7. Which would be nice, but still in this position, I'm already gaining 20 iRating. That's not too bad from being, you know, seconds behind in lap 20th, or in place 20th on lap 1. You know, and Mike has hung in there behind me for a while now. Oh, he makes a mistake. And that's going to allow me to close right up here. Oop. And I make a mistake. Little tiny bit of oversteer.
All right, Matt, you're reeling. Thomas in. The gap is now 0.6.
Now I'm starting to think I'm not going to be able to get him into turn 1. I just don't have the top speed for that. So I'm trying to think, where else can I make a pass here? I mean, ideally, yeah, let me just try to stick in his draft, and his draft is definitely going to help me. Oh, guy behind, he goes off track, so that's one less thing I have to worry about for the rest of this race, I think.
Up. There's a car rejoining. That's your quickest lap in this session.
All right. Do get in the 30s, 30.8 on that lap. Still, I should be at least another second faster than this. At least, I mean, really, I should be in the 28s, but there are guys that run in the 27s around here. It blows my mind. I'm definitely getting more comfortable and faster in the F3 car, though, so that's what it's about. You know, I haven't been doing iRacing that long. It's only like my 3rd month. But here we are. Like I said, I'm trying to think, where can I make a pass, and I'm thinking not in this next corner, but the corner after. What is that, turn 10, I think? Oh.
He's on your left side.
Well,
Left
he made a
side's clear.
mistake. Just lets me through, but I was thinking this corner might be a good opportunity, or the next corner.
Well done,
So I
Matt.
need to make
Nice
a pass somewhere where they're not expecting. But here we are, up to 8th position. Quite the recovery for this race. I'm pretty happy with that. Doing all right here. What do we got? 0.9 up to this guy. So the key now is... Oh, this is Juan from the original incident. Wow, that's crazy. I caught back up to him. This goes to show you, like, how much further ahead I could have been if I didn't have that
Fuel
incident.
remaining. P8. That last lap was a 131.7.
But I know I'm not going to catch the guy in front of Juan. He's 6.5 seconds ahead of him, so this is really the best I can do this race. We only got 3 more laps to go. But like I said, he'll pull out on me just because my wing is damaged. It's costing me some top speed. I need to try to put the pressure on. While also not making a mistake myself. And a lot of times in this situation, this is where I'll throw a race away.
Turn 10.
You know, pushing too hard, tires a little worn, and make a mistake and it costs you positions. Vital positions. That's where, you know, my pace should, I think my iRating should be at a certain level because of the pace I run, but because of the mistakes I make, you know, it's not is where I'm at. I'm not too obsessed with iRating either way. I'm more just wanting good races and I want to improve. Run more consistent laps. It's a lot track dependent too. What are we, 0.6 now, so trying to stay in the draft here. And I think we're putting on the pressure a little bit to Juan here.
Fuel remaining. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.6.
And he makes a mistake.
Car left.
Spins right in front of us for a second time this race.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, nailed that fucker.
Oh yeah, I did. Thank you. Thanks, Spotter. Appreciate you. Nailed that fucker. Oh shit. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, I got quite a little laugh out of that in the moment. Spotter coming over the
2
video.
laps. Can I get back to this guy? I am faster.
Do I? I might actually get back to this guy. I don't remember now.
Sheer flag. Wagner
Well, that's 2 times Juan has made a big mistake right in front of me, costing me valuable time. That's all, you know, it's racing.
Throw anything away.
You can't get too upset about racing incidents like that. We're definitely gaining on this guy, leaps and bounds. And honestly, I don't remember what happens the rest of this race. Yeah, I try to take a lot of that curbing on that chicane. I think that's what I was just way too late turning in there, and it was costing me a ton of time. I was losing like half a second a lap in that chicane alone, I believe. I had to grind some practice, try to figure it out. You know, I guess I should start looking at people's data and stuff. Like,
The gap behind's increased to 3.1
all the best
seconds.
guys, I'm sure, study data. That's like,
2 laps remaining.
I know
2 laps of
MotoGP
fuel
riders, they
remaining.
look at data like crazy to see when they're braking, how much throttle they are at certain points of the corner, compare it to your own data. Like, I don't do that just because I'm kind of old school a little bit and more lazy than anything else, but maybe I should start doing that somewhat. I do have a subscription to the VRS, so I use their data packs, setups in the open series classes, which I love, very helpful. Because I don't know the first thing about setting up a car. Maybe a motorcycle I know about setting those up. You know, I've done it myself in real life, but I know nothing about car racing. I mean, we're right on this guy. Can we get to his bumper? 2 laps to go. Wide there. Oh no. Put me in the grass. And there's the mistake I was talking about.
Oh my god.
And I'm very upset.
Right
And
side's clear.
up to 7th. Juan gets back by me.
Car right. Right side's clear.
That contact there also might have been my fault.
Looks like it's Murphy.
And I checked the replay. I didn't include it. I guess I should have, but it was almost a carbon copy of how me and the other guy went through the chicane.
0.9.
Except
Got too greedy.
this time, the guy didn't make it, so not sure if that was my fault or not. If it was, I do apologize. So I did make that mistake. If I didn't make that mistake right there, you know, I would have
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
should have been P7, but I did.
Got too greedy.
Yeah, I was really wanting to get back past that guy, and was running wide, and I
Nailed that fucker.
just kept that throttle, kept my foot in the throttle, and could not make the apex. Touched the grass, and I'm lucky it didn't put me right into the wall and completely DNF the race. So back down to 10th place.
Car the whole race.
Still gaining 20 iRating here. I mean, maybe we get back past this guy, get one more place here. Man, Stanley, 0.7 iRating.
You got one left side.
He
Clear
was
left.
just trying too hard there.
Half a gallon
Ran
remaining.
himself off track. And it's hard to drive when somebody's behind you and not like let it affect you. For sure, it's hard. It's a lot harder than it is racing motorcycles with somebody behind you because there's no mirror on a motorcycle. I don't really know. I can't focus behind me. It's really hard.
Idiot.
But anyway, guys, that'll do it for us. P10 here at Zandvoort in the Netherlands in the F3 car. I want to say thank you to everybody checking out this video, hitting that like button, maybe even subscribing
Alright,
to the
P9
channel.
Incident in.
P9, excuse me. All of that is greatly appreciated by me.
Not a bad recovery, even though I made a couple mistakes that cost me.
Right.
P8.
And I'll see
I could have had
everybody
a
done.
6
in the next
maybe.
race. Thank you, guys.
My car was right. Anyway, that's that.